Hello, I am Juan Salazar, Director General of Aeronáutica Civil of Colombia. Aeronáutica Civil of Colombia is the regulator, the air navigation service provider, the infrastructure provider for air transport and aviation services in Colombia. We are very interested and working hard in updating our regulatory framework, and especially when it comes to innovative ideas or initiatives like the project of urban air mobility. Colombia is closely taking note and the pace of the evolution of the UAE's technologies around the world, and is keen in be an early mover and early adopter of the type of services that is proposed by urban air mobility initiatives like the one of Verum vehicles. In the year 2018, we adopted a new regulatory framework for unmanned aerial vehicles in Colombia. And from the beginning, we have classified in three different groups the regulation applicable to the different services that can be delivered through unmanned vehicles. And in this sense, we have from the recreational type of unmanned aerial vehicles to a middle class or size of vehicles that can be used to provide commercial services, and the last stage, let's say, or the last type, it will be the bigger and more autonomous vehicles that probably those vehicles that will transport persons and people. And in that sense, from the beginning, we have to say that we already have adopted the regulatory framework, even if we understand that this is an ever-evolving technology, that we are still expecting to reach a maturity level of this technology. And there are still many regulatory questions and operational questions and safety questions and liability questions that need to be addressed in the process of making this technology available for mass consumption, let's say. The message that I want to say is that Aeronáutica Civil of Colombia recognize this type of innovation and innovative proposals, and we want to create the space, and we are willing to work hand in hand with those entrepreneurs that are proposing this type of services in order to be an early adopter of these technologies in our country. We want to thank Verum Vehicles for taking into account Colombia and for approaching Aeronáutica Civil of Colombia, and is keen to continue to work hand in hand with you to find answers. We don't want to pose a problem for every question. We want to find answers, the same that you are trying to make a project from the engineering and commercial viewpoint feasible. We want also from the regulatory viewpoint to make this type of technology feasible. So we want to congratulate Felipe and his team for having the courage to work and invest time and efforts and money in this project. And I am sure that this will have everlasting impact in urban air mobility around the world. Thank you.